Hey y'all, Jen Hernandez, Loan with Jen. Hidden fees when buying a mortgage. You do not want to miss this. Okay, we're back. Hidden fees when buying a mortgage. So you've done research online or you've asked friends. Every state is a little bit different, so make sure you're looking at local information. And even counties are different. So look for your space in your area. Now, in addition to regular, there's lender fees, title fees, appraisal fees. Those are just normal, customary, and you can Google and find that all over the place. But some of the things that are added to closing that I don't want to say that they're hidden fees when buying a mortgage, but they're unknown, surprise you with the drop of a hat kind of fees. So number one is you have inspections. You don't have to get inspections, but I suggest that you do, and your realtor is going to suggest that you do. You definitely do not want to buy a house with a long-term commitment mortgage and live there for 7 to 30 years, which most people live in a house like 7 to 10 years. That's a lemon. A house can look beautiful online and then bam, you get inspections and there's all kinds of deferred maintenance and stuff. So definitely get inspections. Inspections can run anywhere from $300 to thousands of dollars, depending on the size of the house. Do you get a termite, a mechanical inspection? Do you get air quality inspection? So that's really important. Number two is if you are buying in a homeowner association neighborhood, so a planned unit development community, again, depends on what part of the country you are, but in Houston where I live, almost everything has an HOA. You will need to pay the seller back for that prorated year of their portion of the HOA fees that they prepaid the whole year at the beginning of the year. So you are paying them back. So depending on what the annual or monthly HOA fees are, those need to be settled and reconciled at closing. So a lot of people don't realize that. Also, if you're buying in a community that has a capital contribution, so this is something that can sneak up on you, and even as a seller, if I wasn't on my homeowners association board, I probably would have missed the memo that said, oh hey, by the way, we just voted on a capital contribution that a buyer in our community pays into for the capital reserve maintenance fund. So these are things that are really just, when you're buying a house, hidden fees when you're buying a house that you really need to talk to your realtor and the title company and the seller about in that seller's disclosure. Okay, now the last part of hidden fees when buying a mortgage is all of the post-closing items. I really encourage buyers that have a certain amount of money not to spend every single penny on the closing. Try to get a seller credit or just put the minimum down instead of stretching and getting to that a little bit more. The reason is post-closing, there are some hidden fees when buying a mortgage, like some small improvements. You might want to put shutters or drapes or paint the walls a different color. I joke around with everyone, but this is true. Just Target and Walmart will cost you $1,000, like new bath mat and the little thing with the soap dispenser and all that kind of stuff. It's just natural that we want to get some new stuff for our new house. Landscaping, you might want to put some pretty flowers in the front or the yard, or cut the rose bushes back. And then furniture, you might want to have a couple pieces of furniture. So these are things that you want to talk to the lender, make sure that you don't spend every single penny getting into the house, and have a reserve fund, because these things will appear and we want you to have extra money to spend on these things. So hidden fees when buying a home. Good luck on your purchase. Talk to you soon. Legacy Mutual Mortgage is an equal housing opportunity lender. The opinions expressed here do not reflect those of Legacy Mutual Mortgage.